Lord, I'm finally here. I just wanna testify. Every crystal clear. These eyes been kicked out, to be kicked out. Talked about how my friend got got me beat down. My life around. Seems like I'm always fall short. Of being worthy. Trying to run, but still walking. Yeah, even after them. Miss Kelsey, good morning. I'm just out here pruning my grapevines. And I grow my grapevines on a single wire. Not much space, but I got a lot of grapes, so I grow them on a single wire. Just out here pruning. That's the way I prune my grapevines, so they on a single line. Finger width apart, leave 2 buds on each one. Cause you know your grapes gonna form on them new, on off of them new growth. They ain't gonna form on the old. Just cleaning it up, getting the center cleaned out. I got these stretched up. This is Niagara. Same thing I'm doing here. Got a finger width apart, 2 nose on each shoot. Start with the grapes, then I go work my way to the apples. And look, after 4 or 5 nights of in the 20 degrees, my figs have still not taken not much damage. I put this cover over this one a couple nights, and where the cover was laying on it, took a little damage, but not much. And I'm still waiting on a few figs. That's why I covered them. Gotten quite a bit off of these Italian honey. CC Texas Garden. What's going on, CC? Y'all on that bad barbecue down there in Texas? And I gotta start on my blueberries, getting them pruned. I'm gonna wait till they drop their leaves. It's easier to see what you need to prune. So like that stuff right here, anything crossing like that, I'll take it. Go ahead and actually take that spot right there. Anything dead, don't start in Tennessee. You know, we should have not been called a volunteer state. We should be called a start me state because we're gonna start. We're gonna start, CC. We're gonna start. Cabbage actually looking pretty good. Itching to scratch UK. Cabbage actually looking pretty good. Big old cabbage is just be about a month old. I appreciate you. Collars, they doing all right. They ain't doing all that good though. Got to cut them beans out because they took a lot of damage. So it's time for them to go. Cauliflower still looking amazing. Turmeric, you can see it took some damage. Disappointed with my turnip greens. I ain't doing much of nothing. These figs over here ain't took no damage much either. So that's a good thing. Still waiting on that Celeste though. That's the only one I'm finna get this year. Off of Celeste, she been stingy. Stingy. David Corey with the crops. What's going on, fam? Yeah, that's all I'm doing. And I end up going to work anyway, thinking the 17th instead of Thursday. We growing turnip greens in Texas. Y'all growing turnip greens in Texas? Y'all ought to be, because they delicious. I'll take them turnip greens any day over these collards. Bruce Love. Y'all take them turnip greens any day over these collards. I stick garlic bulbs everywhere. I guess that's why I always have garlic coming up everywhere. Something been eating that cabbage. Suzanne, how you doing? Even some of the bananas took a little damage, but not much at all. Especially since what last night was down to 20, 28, 29. The night before about 27. And they didn't take that much damage at all. The guavas didn't either. My little lemon guava actually is doing pretty good. I think his fig shield did. All right. Next year she gonna be a huge. She gonna get huge. Thought about moving her. I moved them two Concord grapes, and I took that big blackberry out that was over here by these Violet de Bordeaux. I took that one out, and it opened that spot up a lot. So I have a lot more room to put whatever else I want to put up here. I'm taking these fence posts down once I finish with this. Forgot what you call this thing right there. No, it ain't no shade cloth. What is that thing? Forgot what you call it. You can see I got a lot of Violet de Bordeaux cuttings. That's a lot. Yeah, I would only actually leave like I usually take the thickest branches and leave those like these and this one. All the rest of that stuff I'm gonna cut off. And even with these thick branches, I'll cut them down to probably 3 foot, about 3 foot. Let them grow back from there. Dark X, nice sunny day there. Yeah, it done warmed up a lot too. It feel like it's about in its 50s right now. You can barely hear me. What about that? Is that a little bit better? I had my volume turned down. Yeah, even with the frost, these Carlos muscadines still ain't died back. Well, not died back, but dropped all their leaves. They're still holding on to muscadine. Better? Okay. Now I got a lot of work to do over here by the apples. A lot of work to do on these strawberry beds because these strawberries, man, they multiply like crazy. Shawnee, what's going on, Shawnee? Yeah, that's my plan. I plan on moving, extending this strawberry bed to here. I got so many strawberries left from pulled from over there, it's unreal. Even this aloe vera, I forgot and left it outside for the last 2 nights, and it still ain't take no damage. Like what you're doing, I appreciate it. This whole bucket right here, that whole 5-gallon bucket is full with strawberries. strawberries. The whole bucket. Full. Them grapevines I put up there on the back fence row. That big old blackberry, man. I didn't feel like digging no hole for that. I got enough blackberries anyway. So I threw it up here in this burn pile. I'm gonna burn it. I am not putting that back in the ground. I ain't trying to dig a hole that big. As long as it's not frozen, that looks good. Show you the roots on this blackberry thing. Yeah, even that Moor's blood orange ain't take no damage. That's how big that thing is, boy. I was like, no, sir. I'm not digging no hole, putting that back in the ground. And I know some more probably still pop up from over there because I know I didn't get all them roots. As long as them roots are, as far as they was stretching up there past the grapevines. Yeah, I got plenty of strawberry plants. I always got strawberry plants. Elderberry cuttings, plenty of those too. Plenty of fig cuttings. This is where I keep the thorn blackberries. This is where I moved them to. I put another non-thorn strawberry right there. Once I get this side over here done, I gotta start over here on these apples. They looking bad over here. My dogs is wild, y'all. Can't pay them no attention. They hard-headed and they wild. He's always running from her because women are bullies. She's always bullying him. See, that's another one of the blackberry. That's where that big blackberry was. That's where it was for a year. It didn't do good over there because this outbuilding blocks the sun from getting to it. And so I moved it over there, and I forgot something. I didn't get fruit off because this one come back up about 2 years ago, and it's been producing a lot more than that one over there. So I mean, that's crazy. You know, so I got strawberries all through here. You can't really see because this outbuilding is blocking it. Figs everywhere. What's going on, bro? Got a lot of pruning to do on these apples. And I think this golden plum has had it. It's done hit the ground too many times to be still alive. It's done hit the ground way too many times to be still alive. We'll see. I get to it and get that one dug up and see what's going on, see if the roots are still green. See, this is what I was talking about about a month ago when one of them lives was broke. See, even on the apple, some of my apples, look at that. I never seen that before. That is new. I ain't seen no bug or anything on it, but I don't know what that is. I don't know if y'all can really see that or not. I don't look like I can. I ain't focusing good. Praying couple, I appreciate you. Wellness with Frugal Mama. Yeah, but it's a lot of my apples is on my pears. Look at that dwarf everberry and mulberry. Mulberry. Dwarf wonderful pomegranate. Tell you what, banana leaves got a lot of mulch on them too. This lemon balm, it don't stop growing. It really don't. I pruned this thing back real heavy again like 2 weeks ago, and it's already back up like it was. Precious pieces. I got a lot of pruning to do. Look, even on this gala apple, look, this whole branch. That whole branch. I don't know what that is. I never seen that before. That's new to me. I probably have to end up taking that whole branch right there off. Garden and garden with coffee. Yeah, I don't know what that is. Look like something bored into it or something. But when I cut it off and I cut that open, I find nothing. And I don't see any animals on it, so I don't really know what that is. I've been seeing it on so much stuff. It's unreal this year. Even on my little Odom's apple, it's been taking a beating from whatever that is. Love and peace rose. Gotta have your pollinators around whatever you're growing. And it's a little bit of beauty. Love and peace rose got some dwarf, what else? What are they? Dwarf candles. Dwarf candles, that's what it is. It's the only citrus I can get to grow in the ground here. Trifoliage orange, flying dragon. Well, we're gonna see because I got that Moore's blood orange rootstock over and up under that canopy. And so far, knock on wood, it's doing pretty good. You know, we got a long way to go before winter's over. It's just now getting started. But it's supposed to go back up in the 70s next week. Right back up in the 70s. Yeah, I'm gonna extend this strawberry bed out to here. G Mama grows. I'm gonna extend this strawberry bed out to here. I gotta hurry up and get these banana leaves and stuff cut back because that's what I'm putting at the bottom. A bunch of banana leaves and a bunch of comfort. I even left these figs out here, these cuttings. Still looking pretty good. Everything else I done stuck in the ground, I got rid of. As far as cuttings, I mean rooted cuttings anyway. I got a bunch of different tops that I cut. I'm rooting here. If they root, they root. If they don't, oh well. Yeah, I'm finna pull this harvest this turmeric right here. It's taking a lot of damage. I'm gonna go and harvest it. Man, I broke that one. Oh, that's a nice one right here. Let me get that dirt off so I can show you. Probably have turmeric growing here forever. It's a big one right here. A big one. He in there too, son. I'm about to try to get that one now. It's a lot under there. Smells amazing. Mm. I'm gonna get the shovel. Yeah, I ain't gonna. Golly. That's a lot of turmeric. Where is my shovel? That's the thing about when you're a gardener, boy. You leave stuff in so many places. Kiss, what's going on, bro? You leave stuff in so many places, you don't know where the world you put it at. I just had that shovel yesterday. There it is. It was a snake with a bit. There's a lot of turmeric. Well, I'll be having turmeric coming up here from now on. I know I ain't finna get all these roots. It's about like sweet potatoes. Never get all the roots. It's a rock right there too. It's right there on the rock. Man, this thing going deep. See, it like that leaf mulch, because this all this area right here was created of. I ain't put nothing down here but leaf mulch. Put compost over top. All this soil here, it all came from the leaf mulch. That's that rock. You know, it's good to have some rocks in your garden. It puts off them minerals. I know most people want they loose and free, but it's good to have some rocks in there. Grow up. Big one right there, though. He got to come out. Nah, I ain't gonna give him one. I think I got it all. That's a lot of turmeric. Like it's thick, just like a banana. I didn't bring nothing to put this in. I'm planning on doing it right now. But yeah, that's a lot of turmeric. Too big brown. We can hear. Wait, when you way over. Oh, my bad. You know, them little mics, they don't work on live, man. I try to use them when I'm on live. Can't hear me at all. That's crazy. Trying to put it all in one hand. Oh, it smells amazing. Wish my ginger would have came up, but it didn't. It all rotted. Yeah, ain't a bad harvest. Mirror, what's going on, bro? What's going on? Growing what I eat. What's going on, fam? Yeah, good harvest. Vanderland, I appreciate you. You gotta put this up here. Hands full. I'll be right back. Yeah, look at the bigger hole I had to dig to get all that turmeric out. And I still don't think I got it all. We'll see. If we didn't, it'd be just be more to come up next year that I don't have to replant. So don't worry about that. There it is. That's what we got. Not bad. I planted uh, three, three or four little turmerics, and I got that much back. That is not bad at all. I'll clean that off before I bring it in the house. Let it dry in the house. Save some for next year. Make a lot of powder from the rest. But it smells amazing. Should have been smell-o-vision. This thing don't want to set straight. Yeah, it should have been smell-o-vision. My house looking like a greenhouse right now, especially my kitchen. That's why I just pulled them all in that that white guava. Man, that thing is heavy. Them turquoise pots, I'm glad that's why I did away with them. Well, that's why I took everything that I had out of them turquoise pots. Because them things, man, whew, some back breakers. Yeah, see, that's that Odom Homestead. It's getting hot, warm out here, though. I'm about ready to take it off. Yeah, confused my days up. I knew it was the 17th, put in for the 17th off, too. And went to work yesterday, thinking yesterday was the 16th. The Educated Natural, how you doing this Friday? Thinking yesterday was the 16th. I done worked all day. Been in my manager face a couple times. He ain't told me. He's like, man, I thought you supposed to be off today. Or nothing. I ain't even know it was the 17th till around 5 o'clock. Around 5 o'clock. It's crazy. So, hey, I just switched my days for today. I already had it in. I didn't work yesterday. I got to work tomorrow, though. So, hey, just time and a half more money in the bank. I usually don't even cut all the leaves off of these banana plants when they go dormant. But this year I think I am, because I think I'm going to be using a lot of them. Well, I probably won't have to use all of them because I got bananas everywhere. Just start that strawberry bed. And I want to use some over by the apples, sheep mulch. Put some wood chips down, some leaf compost and some wood chips down over top of it. Getting them apples back ready for the spring. Hoping I get some apples next year. Arkansas Black was loaded this year. Had about half a dozen on my Golden Delicious. And then we had that tornado come through here. So it knocked a couple of trees down. Well, I had a couple of them leaning, knocked that golden plum down because they were freshly planted this year. And it knocked all the blooms, my little apples off. I had apples forming already, and it's just gone. Just gone. But it's always a brighter day for next year. Rolled out. Appreciate you coming back. Get it off your chest last night. Yeah, it's beautiful out here. You're out here in this wind though, it feels great. We sitting up there on that in that shade, kind of hot because they ain't got no wind blowing. Yeah, I'm very, and I can't remember which ones I planted here. I can't remember if it was the flathead Dutch or what's that other one? Copperhead, whatever you call them. That's what it is. I got them off in the house. But man, them things is growing like crazy, especially in this bed right here. Them right there were in this bed. I took them out because to have more space to put them over there. Keisha H, how you doing this Friday? You see, I already sheet mulch this area pretty good. I need more. I need to get some more wood chips to fill in the back spots where the Nat King cherries are and cherry bushes. But the blueberries, they already got their layer of leaf mulch and pine bark nuggets. And I already put holly tone down around them. I bought a big bag of holly tone maybe 3 years ago. It's like a 20 to 50 pound bag. And that's enough gonna last me for the next 10 years, even with these 18 blueberry bushes. Because I only put a half a cup around each one of them, around the root base. And I use a little aluminum sulfur. Mainly the only reason why I got that aluminum sulfur because I caught it on sale. And I just transplanted these right here. And I use peat moss, comfrey leaves, and compost. Homemade compost. That's what I made this whole row with. Because before then, they weren't even here. They was up there where that burn pile is, up on that big cedar tree. And they was getting a lot of shade. I was getting berries, but it's not as much as I got this year. Last year was the first year they set here. They didn't produce much because they was transplanted. But this year they gave us a lot. And they more happier here because they get more sun. Cause sun sets here. I mean, rises here. It's on the south side. Yeah, but once that's gone, I'm not planning on feeding these blueberries nothing else. That holly was gone. No, I'm not finna keep buying stuff for fertilizer. I mean, they grow in nature without pH level 5 to 5.5. So I don't know why come they can't grow. And just like Paul Gouch, I don't know if y'all follow Mr. Paul Gouch. He's pretty much the godfather of permaculture gardens. He grow his, and I said this once before. He grow his in nothing but wood chips, and the pH level is 7.0. They come over and inspect it and everything. They couldn't believe he was growing blueberries in an area where the pH was 7.0 and having so much success. And his blueberry plants is huge, huge. He don't put no pine bark nuggets, pine bark mulch, or pine straw down around his. His is straight wood chips like the rest of his garden, and they grow amazingly. So I think it all depends on if they happen and how much attention they get. You know, them wood chips, it keeps a lot more moisture in. So I'm thinking they got a great deal of it because blueberries, that's the whole thing. They do not like to dry out. When they start drying out, they'll start taking damage. Like mine took a lot of damage this year because man, we've been in pretty much a drought. Still in pretty much of a drought. We ain't got that much rain in the last 4 5 months. So stuff has been struggling. See, them dwarf candles took some damage from that frost and frosty nights, but they still putting on some bud. This loquat is looking lovely though since it cooled down. Boy, it ain't grown none since I got it and put it in the ground, but now it's looking lovely. Some shoots down here I need to take off though. I don't want nothing growing way down there. But it's looking lovely. That one I got from J3 too. It's down there by where the turmeric was in the back of it. He's been in the ground since I got him home. And they looking. There he is. That's some good. You was gifted a loquat. Yeah, they should grow good up there in Texas. Like I said, I had two. I had a golden nugget for 3 years, and it died that third year. We got them real bad cold that year. It got down to like the minus. It was like minus 15 or minus 25 or something like that year for like 2 weeks in a row at nights. The highs during the days was on like in the 40s. So it killed that one. I bought one, a champagne, and it was 2 years old, and it died that same year. I thought maybe they'll come back from the rootstock, but they never did. They never did. It was RP. I'm gonna get this area back cleaned up where I took this turmeric out of. And see Bermuda grass. Nothing stops Bermuda grass with me. I mean, I tried landscape fiber. I've tried pretty much everything. What's that? Jen Nicole? Hey, my new friend. I appreciate y'all coming. Y'all meet. Yeah, if Nightbox in the chat, if you type TN or passion in the chat, it'll drop your link. She's an amazing girl too, y'all. Amazing. But yeah, Bermuda grass, nothing stops Bermuda grass for me. I've tried just about everything, and nothing stops it. It's like the whole blueberry area, where the blueberries and grapevines are, landscape fiber. Landscape fiber, that whole area. Then I went back over top of it with cardboard. Then I added a bunch of comfrey and a bunch of homemade compost and more topsoil to it. Then I put like 6 layers of wood chips on top of that, and I planted my grapevines and my blueberries and all of that, and on top of that landscape fiber. And I still got Bermuda grass like crazy. Nothing stops it. So you can't be a lazy gardener if growing is your passion. There's a lot of work you still got to do. I keep kicking this tripod. And I'm so glad them caterpillar worms is gone. So glad. I can see some damage. It look like slug damage. Yeah, smooth hole. Yeah, slugs. Yeah, if you like Passion or TN, it'll drop your link so everybody can go check you out. Yeah, but this was I was out here doing, cleaning my grapevines. So like I said, I grow mine on a single line. So I like to keep them finger width apart, 2 nodes on each cane, because you know your grapes gonna grow off of them new shoots. Try to keep anything that's growing downward cut off. It was a big branch growing on this second line. That's why that second line was there. And it had grapes on it before I noticed it. That's why I put that line there. So I cut that off. Actually rooted that. And all the rest of them, I brung them up with these round 4x4 posts. I brung them up some and forward so I can have more room for my figs in the back. I'm gonna put like three. It's it's like 3 more figs that I want. A blackjack. I want a blackjack, a Smith fig, and a Cote d'Ivoire fig. And I don't really care which one Cote d'Ivoire. I just want one of them. And I might end up getting a Chicago Hardy too, but that'll probably be all the figs I'm gonna actually get, because I got so many figs now it's unreal. And that big old blackberry is gone. There's so much room over here now, it's unreal. I'm gonna have to step up, get my raspberry patch back in order, because the weeds are taking over. Brian Lane, what's going on? Which grape varieties you have is the sweetest? The sweetest would have to be My Niagaras, when you let them get deeply purple, they so sweet, they good. But as far as just not thick skin, as a table grape, it probably would be the Concord. But for me, the Concord takes the most damage too. They the ones that always get the black rot. That's why I moved them pretty much out. I kept that blue Concord because it didn't show no signs of it this year. I appreciate it. Yeah, I'm just still amazed how much these figs are still looking lovely. Because usually the last few years, the first sign of frost, the leaves start withering up and dying, and you start seeing some damage on the branches. But so far it ain't. I ain't took no damage, none. But even like I said, I was only gonna keep the thicker canes. I keep about 3 or 4 of those, and I'll cut them down to about 3 foot. So that should leave enough nodes. If it don't die back, then I have a lot of braver crop, and I'll wait. I'll wait before I actually prune them. I prune some of them offshoots right now, but I'll wait till they actually all the leaves fall off of them, and then I'll prune them back. And then they'll get the same treatment. They'll get their leaves. I might end up adding straw around them. And usually that's what I do. I add straw around them or more wood chips, whichever I got on hand, and I'll bed them down for the winter. My wildflowers like the cooler weather. They didn't bloom much in the summer, but are now. That's awesome. You know, the first thing we got around here that blooms, that we know the sign that spring is about to come, is them tulips. Them tulips comes up everywhere. We got a lot of tulips over there by the apples, and we got some tulips here in between these blueberry plants. Yeah, I got a strawberry vert. I purchased that this year. This year it was a little bitty thing. And it's growing, but she's still a little bitty thing. There she is right there. That's strawberry vert. If you like honey figs, I got white Marcellus, I got Cadota, and I got Italian honey. What other honey figs I got that I have tried? Cadota, white Marcellus, this Italian honey. Out of all three of them, this Italian honey by far gives the most. It's been in the ground right here for the last 3 years, and even the first year I got 2 figs off of her. And ever since then, I usually get about 10 or 15, and I only keep like 2, 3 branches on each one of my trees. I don't let them grow big. Most of the time they get pruned back. I'd rather grow them more in the bush than get tall. But I don't have much space. Even with that coat, what I did have is I didn't cover it last night. I forgot to cover them last night, and you can see. Well, I think that's actually where the top was laying. This cover was laying on top of it, but it took a little damage from that. But last night it didn't take no damage. They still looking great. Figs are still coming along. That one probably in a couple more days it'll be ready. The rest of them we'll see if they're gonna ripen in time. I took like 8 off of it yesterday. It was already ready. You don't like the taste of the Cadota? To me, out of them 3 honey figs, which a Smith is a honey fig too. That's why I want that to compare it. But and they said it grows like crazy. The Cadota is good, but out of all the honey figs I got, the Italian honey is I like it the best. White Marcellus is good. I like the Cadota. It's don't got a I don't know the flavor is not as intense as it is on these Italian honeys. Not sweet. Maybe you picked it too early or picked it when it was too dry. Cause mine was sweet. Mine always be sweet, and it wasn't really gritty. Now, some figs you get are more gritty tasting than anything, but I don't really have them varieties. I think sometimes what makes them gritty because they ain't all the way ripe yet. Virginia fruit grower, I appreciate you coming. Howdy. So I'm replacing that Concord that was here with this blue Concord because it don't get that root. I mean brown, black rock. That one with that Niagara cutting. Here's that low quad I got from J3 right there again. You see a little bit better. It wasn't really growing until it cooled down. Now it's growing. It's that Morris blood orange rootstock I put in the ground, stuck in the ground there. We're gonna see how that do. See some of those figs? Yeah, figs is amazing. I love my figs, man. Tell you what I don't love is these elderberries. It don't matter what you do. Once you get elderberries, don't put them in the ground because they grow like crazy. You think you get them all up, but you don't. Yeah, that's that blackberry I took up from over there by that Violet de Bordeaux. And look, the rootstock on it. And I know I didn't get it all. I'm not even gonna replant that. I'm not. I got more blackberries, so I'm not even replanting that. She's gonna be burnt up, turned into wood ash. My little greens, they trying to come up. We ain't getting much rain. A few. Get much rain at all. Ain't nothing like God's water. Even the figs in here, they ain't covered this or nothing. You see, they still ain't taking no damage. Only got one fig left on this brown turkey. This brown turkey has given a lot this year too. All the rest of y'all, I'm disappointed in y'all. Let down. One, uh, Celeste fig. One. One. That's all she give me. One. This white Marcellus is just growing like a beast and it ain't doing nothing. And it's been like it since, I think my white Marcellus only produced 2 years and I had it 6. I had that thing 6 years and it only produced 2 years. But both years it produced a lot. But it don't produce as good as the rest of them. Yeah, they ain't even started losing their leaves. That's what I'm saying. Usually by now, the first two frosts, you can see leaves dropping off of them. Frost is only down in like the 30, it's like 30, 31, 32 degrees when they start doing it. But this year, when was it? Our first frost was Tuesday night. It got down to 30, 31 degrees. And then Wednesday night, it got down to 28 degrees. Thursday night, it got down to 24 degrees. And they still hadn't even lost their leaves yet. I wish I was home gardening right now. I know what I had taken vacation day was for yesterday, but I ended up working, so I swapped around for today. It was a beautiful day. Yeah, I appreciate y'all coming in. I just want to jump on here for a quick minute because I had time today, like Jay Jordan said, I had time today. Show y'all what I was doing out here. Hope y'all have a good Friday, a good weekend. Get some good food in you. Get out there in the garden, plant something, grow something, eat something. That's what it's about. I don't care how long you've been growing. When you get something, a piece of fruit off of something that you've grown, it's an amazing feeling. It's about like having another child to me. But But I appreciate y'all coming. Yeah, happy Friday, y'all all. Like I always say, if God be for you, who could be against you? If God be with you, whom shall you fear? If no one knows you, still his heart adores you. You are safe, you are loved, you are healed. Yes, sir. Y'all have a blessed day.